If you don't make time for your wellness, you'll have to make time for your illness. Now, I'm not exactly sure who said this, but it's a powerful quote that always brings me back to center when life gets crazy. The world today moves at lightning speed and everybody is busy, especially if you're an entrepreneur like me. So today I'm gonna share my health and wellness routine as a busy entrepreneur. Now, fortunately for me, I've built an entire state-of-the-art gym and spa kind of wellness center in my home. But you can get all of these amenities at most major gyms. Always go for the higher end gym that has these type of amenities I'll be sharing. It's not that much more than the cheaper gyms. And if it is a lot more to you for your budget, we gotta get you on the fruitful path so you can afford to go to these state-of-the-art gyms. Now, I'll be honest, I don't do this entire routine that I'll be sharing with you today like 3 times a week or more, but I definitely make it a priority to do it at least once a week. The other days of the weeks are kind of scaled down versions of this, but we're always striving for perfection, right?
Perfect.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I focus on lifting heavy weights. Heavy weights for me anyway, but it's been shown scientifically over and over again that lifting heavy weights is super healthy, probably one of the most healthy things you can do for both men and women. So a lot of people kind of make this mistake, and it's been jammed down everybody's throat for decades and decades, especially in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, that the only way to get fit and lose that stubborn fat and look great is to do cardio.
That's it. Come on.
But it's now been shown that doing heavy cardio really isn't gonna get you that lean muscle mass or looking great or feeling great, or more importantly, getting all of those important hormones, and especially running, which is like one of the worst things to do as a human being. It's terrible on our body, terrible on our joints. If you're a runner, I get it, maybe you enjoy being in the outdoors, getting all the fresh air, that's cool. It's awesome to run once in a while, but if it's like your main practice where people run miles and miles every single day.
People say that nothing's impossible. I lied.
Bruh.
It's not gonna get you that amazing six-pack abs or that amazing body that you're probably going for aesthetically. So my weightlifting routine typically starts with some sort of heavy leg exercise, predominantly deadlifts. So I focus on deadlifts because when I had a trainer for years, he said that heavy deadlifts really boost that human growth hormone and most importantly, that testosterone. So if you're a man, you're looking to get more testosterone, which is super, super vital for men to be healthy. But also for women, they should also be focusing on heavy things like deadlifts. And after deadlifts, I usually put in my leg bench machine and put on the leg extension and bang out some leg curls to really obliterate those legs even more. Now, once those 2 exercises for legs are done, I move on to predominantly bench press and shoulder work, specifically incline bench press, whether it's with dumbbells or with a bar. I'm really focusing on that upper chest. That's what really gives that defining kind of plate of armor look. And then also the shoulders, kind of growing the shoulders as best as possible to get that V taper, which is what, you know, aesthetically for a male is definitely the most attractive and the most sought after. Now, after those 2 exercises, I usually bang these next 3 off kind of back to back. And it's usually some sort of row, whether it's a cable row or a dumbbell row, followed by arms, which is biceps and triceps. Being a busy entrepreneur is that we don't really have a lot of time to dedicate to being in the gym all day. We're busy with our business.
Knowledge.
And you really shouldn't be in the gym that long anyway. Like 30 to 45 minutes max is definitely more than enough if you're being productive. My routine's mostly being supersetted. So if I'm focusing on the bicep, I'm focusing on the direct opposing muscle, which is the tricep. If I'm doing my legs, the front of the legs, like a deadlift, the next one is gonna be a reverse curl to hit the back of the legs or a Russian deadlift. This is how you really do a smart workout. And also my workouts tend to be full body workouts. I don't really believe in split tests like legs Monday, arms Wednesday, chest Friday, whatever. This is more natural to the human being. That's what we've done for millennia. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday are my weightlifting days. In between Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do this bad boy over here, the Peloton, and I absolutely hate it, even just looking at it. However, every time I get off of it, I feel absolutely amazing. 15 minutes on the opposite day of weightlifting. Let's get into it. It is also important to have some cardio in your workout style so that you get some good heart health. Now, after the workout, I head into the sauna. Now, we built a pretty huge custom cedar sauna. It's like 8 by 8. It can fit like 4 people, although it's usually just me and my wife or just me. Now, studies have shown that if you spend 57 minutes per week, not just in one session, it greatly reduces your risk of heart attacks. And if you do it multiple times a week, it is like 50%, 60%, 70% reduction in heart attacks. Absolutely amazing for your health. So I love sitting in here just usually reading a book, or more often than not, I'm watching some sort of spiritual podcast or spiritual thing on YouTube. My favorites being like Wayne Dyer, just listening to some of his lectures. Great time to wind down, relax, relax, quiet the mind. As being an entrepreneur, like I said, and being a real estate investor, my mind is just always going buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. Getting in here, sweating it out, sweating out some toxins, and drinking a green juice on top of that, which is what I usually do, is just awesome and relaxing. So after a workout and sweating it out, I am disgusting. It's time to hit the shower. And we also built a custom shower that has a steam unit. I'm pouring drops of eucalyptus oil, clears all the nostrils. Now, once I'm cleaned off and dried off, it's time to head across the basement here and head over to my meditation session where I do a Wim Hof session. Now, if you don't know who Wim Hof is, he is a wonder of a human, wicked breathing techniques that he has signaturely called the Wim Hof method. So it's basically you're breathing in as big as you can 25 times. So it looks insane when somebody watches you do this, but you're doing this really fast to kind of get yourself lightheaded. Once you reach that 25 times of you breathing in and breathing out, and you sit there and you meditate while your heart is just beating out of your chest, you're panicking, which is the whole point of this. Your body is kind of going to fight or flight mode, going, what the hell is going on? And this is what strengthens your immune system, what strengthens your body. If you do that 2 times or 3 times in a row, that whole session, you literally feel like you're on this different planet. You're just so zen, your mind is so clear. Instead of worrying about, well, I gotta pay my bills, I gotta do this, I gotta do this in the business. You don't have time to think about that because your body is literally trying not to die. It just kind of brings you back to a really primal state and your mind is clear. Now, on this method, there's been a ton of scientific studies on this because Wim Hof has graciously given himself to science. Climbing crazy mountains shirtless, just wearing shorts, while everybody around him is like in crazy snowsuits with a gas mask on. He's just up there running the friggin' mountain in nothing but shorts and sometimes even barefoot. He's done a lot of scientific experiments of withstanding cold water and being just in ice for like an hour. He's also been injected with a toxin that would make 99.9% of people have the flu essentially, or food poisoning. So he's beaten that. When they inject him with the toxin, he does his Wim Hof method and his cardiovascular system, his immune system, actually killed the toxin. Proven with science that his method, the Wim Hof method, is absolutely amazing for your health. So after I'm feeling like $1,000,000 doing the Wim Hof method, my mind is clear, I am so zen. Now I hit the red light therapy and I also meditate. So red light therapy also has crazy science on it. What I'm really doing it for is the hormone boosting benefits, decades and decades and decades of science that prove that red light therapy and near infrared light therapy are on your body for your immune system is absolutely amazing. So I do that for 10 minutes while I have usually headphones in, but I'm not just meditating the usual style where I'm doing more so manifesting. So I'm manifesting things I want in my life. I'm thinking about how grateful I am, how healthy my body is, how amazing my business is. Oh man, this feels so good. That's the kind of meditating I'm doing. Again, manifesting on shit that I want. Anyway guys, that's the video. That's my fruitful wellness and health routine. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to find out more about my diet, what I'm eating, comment below and maybe I'll do a video on that. I'll see you in the next video.